Today we are doing the second thing that Waitomo is famous for. First thing is the glowworms, second thing is the amazing caving adventures you can do here.
Today is an epic day, we are going black water rafting. Alright, so today we are gearing up for an amazing day. We are going black water rafting, and more specifically we're doing a Black Labyrinth Tour. After an early morning we are gearing up and putting on wetsuits, extra layers of thermals and all those kind of things. We're going down a cave and we're going to be jumping from waterfall to waterfall in tubes.
First we do some tubing practice before we go into the cave so that, you know, we don't leave our tubes behind or something crazy like that. So first of all we go on a jetty, we jump off the jetty with our tubes and we're like, nailed it, so we're ready to go into the caves.
After this little training we are hiking quickly to the cave entrance, which is really not too far.
We get into the caves, it's like a really cool little entrance. We just, you know, creep and crawl our way in, following Logan. First, like, obviously, as soon as you leave the daylight behind, it's pitch black in the caves and our eyes are having to adapt. But luckily we have some little head torches, so it's not all is lost, but we don't want to use those head torches like the whole time because obviously there's glowworms to see here.
And then off we go, tube on the shoulder and start walking, and we go through passages with like a nice little stream of water under, and we go through caves after caves after caves and little passage which are actually quite narrow. I mean, I don't know if you can get any narrower than that, but yeah, it's quite good fun.
We meet Cecil the eel, the resident eel that stays in this little pool, and she just sits there in the middle and waits for the Black Water rafters to come and greet her. It's not long before we actually start doing the waterfall jumps that we've been training for. We get first two, it's quite a small one, but it's just like a bit of a rapid, and we just do a leap backwards into the deep water behind us. But because our group is such a small group today, he actually lets us do the jump again. So I do jump quite a few times, it's pretty awesome. Just a bit of another walk down the cave. There's a bigger waterfall, like an actual waterfall to jump off with your tube, so that's the next thing we have to do. Logan stands at the top of the waterfall and actually helps us push off because again there's a ledge. If we hit it, you know, we'll fall to our doom. We're now in much deeper water and we're just slowly drifting to the majestic glowworms. It always seems like I'm going first on these cave tours. There's Robin who's like, oh yeah, go first Laura, go first. And some people say it's like, oh yeah, ladies first, but it's like, ladies first, pussies second.
We arrive in a section where we're going to be gliding under a massive amount of glowworms. The guide tells us just to shut off the light. We get to, you know, keep on paddling a little bit on YouTube, like ooh, 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 with the feet, you know, sticking out of the water.
So we're just like floating, like paddling and having a bit of a fight, me and Robin. He's helping the guide with the backpack, so I'm grabbing hold onto Robin's backpack and we're floating. I'm getting him to do all the paddling work and while we're floating down the river, and he doesn't notice for like 5 minutes. At the end of this section of deep water, there's a bit of a scramble. We get the tubes on our shoulders and we're scrambling over some rapids and stuff to walk through, and we notice like a huge tomo to the side of us, which is about 200 and something meters up all the way to the ceiling, so we're so far underground, and we try and have a look up it, but there's so much water because it's raining outside. It's coming down through the hole in the tunnel, so we're getting absolutely drenched by that. So I'm sure it's amazing when it's not raining, but we can't see anything. By this point, we've had a lot of time like floating in the tubes, and although we've done a lot of paddling and a lot of like scrambling over rocks and rapids, you can only imagine like what it must have been like to discover these caves all those many years ago. So after this really awesome, I think it was like 3-hour adventure underground,
we slowly arrived to the exit, which is a dramatic like cathedral shaped cave in kind of like a triangle. All in all, really fun day. Got to have a good taste of those caves, but I feel I need more. So by the end of the week, we have to see a bit more of those caves. Today is going to be one of my favorite days in New Zealand. We are going black water rafting and I just can't wait.
Take him down.